Alex Goodman, Managing Director, and Artistic Director Kevin Blacksburrows are here from the Oceanside Theater Company at the Brooks. They are here to tell us all about the good things happening and what is coming up and what's new. So the Brooks Theater is an amazing theater that we have right here in Oceanside, and you guys always have amazing programs. What's coming up this season?
Well, I'll start. We announced our season for our main stage series. We are starting the season off with a retelling of The Little Mermaid called Once on This Island, set to, in my opinion, better music, a more Caribbean feel, a more islander feel, a little bit of dialect in there, telling the story of, this peasant girl who fell in love with the prince and the money and the division of the two lifestyles. That runs in March, April. Then we start off with, in the springtime, Latin History for Morons by John Leguizamo. It's a one-man show, basically a giant history lesson, but also like comedy and real talk, And then we switch that around to a much more dramatic show called Spring Awakening in the summer, directed by Geraldine Brault, who was an Oceanside native.
So Spring Awakening in the summer. But we're doing Little Mermaid first, and then we got John Leguizamo. We got some big names coming to Oceanside. So you offer subscriptions to the theater, is that true?
That's true.
We do. So you can come to the previews for as little as $54 to see all three shows.
Real cheap.
Opening nights are a little bit more expensive. There's a little bit more pomp and circumstance with those. Champagne reception, hanging out with the cast before and after the show. And then there's an opportunity to purchase subscription to just the regular season. We show plays Friday, 2 shows on Saturday, and then 1 on Sunday. So a subscription can mix and match any dates that you like. We offer discounts to military, seniors, and students as well. So there's something for everybody at the Brooks.
And there's a special industry night on a Monday night, which normally doesn't happen for everyone. A lot of the actors who are in rehearsals can't see the shows on the weekends because they're in shows. So that Monday is a nice thing for the industry themselves who like to see shows and can't. So
yeah,
it's a nice opportunity.
So it sounds like you guys have a lot of great things going on. And do you have any kind of things that go on between these big shows? Do you have like smaller concerts or special events?
Oh boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, our calendar fills up pretty quickly with rentals or concerts. Sixth Stream Society has their own series that comes in about 7 shows a year, if not more. But everything from movie screenings to concerts to improv, dance concerts. Like there's literally something happening every weekend.
Yeah, our youth program is also really robust. So we have a 4-week summer program for kids that culminates in a full-on production. In the fall, we actually have another, it's a 12-week process to go through. So it's after school instead of, during the day where they're there for 6-8 hours. But that also culminates in a full-on production. And then we're also in the schools. So we have after-school programs in 6 middle and elementary schools. So there's a lot of education programming happening as well. And then we have a brand new program that we're calling the Stages program.
Yeah, I call it the TSAP, but he doesn't like that name. It's the Stages Apprenticeship Program. Basically, we're working with CSUSM, Miracosta, and Palomar to bring those students in on a professional stage and a professional environment to work with professionals in the theater on both on stage and behind the scenes. Once on This Island will be the first production we are doing that with. One of our crew members is from CSUSM. It's a full circle moment for me because when I was in high school, I did kind of the similar program with the San Diego Repertory Theater down in downtown San Diego, and it's kind of nice to be a student working with professionals and then turn around to be the same thing, the professional with the students. So it's a nice full circle moment for me.
That's wonderful, becoming the mentor at this stage in your career. And it's wonderful to see all of these things happening right in our own downtown Oceanside, which is just a really growing community. So how do people find their tickets? Tell us about your website, where to find information about what's happening. Where do they go?
For sure. So we have a robust mailing list where people can sign up with their email address and get all of our information straight into their inbox. Our website has a lot of information at www.oceansidetheater.org.
.er.
Right? And then our socials are very active as well. So you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram, and we're always kind of sharing what's going on. And since our calendar is so full, there's a lot to share. One of the latest things that we have is also we recently received a grant from Las Patronas, which allowed us to purchase a new projector and retractable film screen. So that will allow us to expand our film offerings in all sorts of ways. We've been working with the Oceanside International Film Festival for years and years and years. And so we're looking forward to expanding that partnership and doing a lot more with them. And being able to kind of fill the gap as downtown Oceanside continues to change a little bit. The Regal will be going away. So we're hoping to kind of fill that gap a little bit and continue to offer people ways to connect. And movies are a great way to do that.
Yeah, tell us about the Brooks Theater and the purpose and what you guys are really looking for as far as the community support and how to get involved.
For sure. So the Brooks Theater has been around since 1937, and it's been many things over the years. It started as a cinema, and it's evolved. Oceanside Theater Company has operated it for the past 14 years. But our mission is to produce professional theater experiences, to provide educational opportunities for youth and adults, and to provide space for the community to advance the arts in all sorts of ways. So we do that with our main stage program, plays and musicals. We do stand-up comedy. We do improv. We do dance offerings. Whatever you think of, anything that could comfortably live under arts and culture can happen at the Brooks.
And out of curiosity, what year was the Brooks Theater opened, and what is the seating capacity in there?
Excellent question. So again, we were built in 1937. At the time, it was about a 400-seat theater. A lot has happened since 1937. And so the Brooks currently, we have a 199-seat house. It's very comfortable. There's nobody that's really far away from the stage. Yes, so we've been able to offer film, plays, musicals. Youth programs are very robust as well. For anybody that wants to know more, you can certainly reach out. And then we are looking for volunteers to do everything from usher for our performances to help us paint sets and build costumes for our youth productions. Our advisory board and our board of directors are always growing as well. So there's lots of ways to get involved.
Well, we're certainly looking for some of those Oceanside talents to lend their hand, especially with that set design and ushering. So thank you so much, gentlemen. It was really great to meet you and get to talk to you more about the Brooks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.